Greetings YouTube, Yoda123 here, and I'm back for another episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy XII. First of all, as I stated in my comment section on my last video, which was live streamed, I have apologised because the back end of the, the end bit of the episode unfortunately got trimmed off. Basically, I can now explain things a little bit better. What happened was, I started to live stream and record at the same time. I got halfway through the recording and was still live streaming, and I got halfway through, well, 3/4 of the way through the fight, I believe, and I was getting no views, so I thought, well, screw it, I'll ditch the live stream. The problem was, when I exited the live stream, it also cut out the recording as well, and it didn't save it, so I had no recording. So I've had to use the live stream in order to build the last episode, and that's where the end then got chopped off, because it was all I had, because I was a complete idiot, and after I finished the what I thought was the recording, I then saved the game, and unfortunately I didn't have a backup file. I do now have a backup file because I've been smart enough to sort that problem out. So yeah, the end of the last video has been chopped off a little bit, and I do apologise for that. It won't happen again. As I said in my description, it was my very first time live streaming and recording at the same time, and I'm looking forward to trying that again at some point once I get the hang of it, and hopefully next time I won't make such a cock up of it. And I think perhaps I gave up on the live stream a little bit too quickly as well, so perhaps I'll give that a bit more of a chance next time as well. Also, like, oh no, actually the live stream would have picked it up, won't it? Yeah. So also in the last episode I gave Fuzzfinger a big shout out as well, and I'll do so again now quickly. So thank you, Fuzzfinger, for your continued support to my channel and putting links in your videos and whatnot to mine. I really do appreciate that. Everything that you're doing is really helping, and hopefully I'll start to get more views and subscribers eventually. We'll see how things go. Anyway, onwards with today's episode. And in today's episode we're going to continue working our way towards the mountain and up the mountain. And then once we hit the top of the mountain, I'm actually going to cease doing the story from there for a little bit, because once we get a bit further up the mountain towards the temple, we lose Larsa from our party, and I would like to take advantage of her being in the party to do a few of the hunts that we're going to be doing. Let's see, which way is it that we actually want to be going here? Let me try and read the map. Yeah, it's this way. So yeah, hopefully my video should be coming out as normal again now. I'm aiming to try and get sort of 3 to 4 out a day. I know there's been quite a few gaps where I've not brought any new videos out for a while, and I do apologise for that as well. I've just generally been very busy. I've had a lot on, including a leak in my bathroom, which I was not happy about. But I'm aiming to get back to a regular recording now. What's down here then? Anything? Ah, more Mulbra. Well, we need the experience, so let's go for it. Actually, thinking about it, who have we got in our team right now? Let's, right, we need to get Bash out of here, really. And if Bash would finish doing whatever it is that he's doing. Hang on a minute. Let's get rid of that poison thing. Whoa! Fiddlesticks. I'll cast that on the... why can't I put... What's going on here? Why can't I... Hold on, Oh, she's up there, that's why we're out of range. Oh, okay, she's cleared it herself, never mind. It's all good. We're all good. Right. Bash, if you would kindly depart from the team. And I believe we were levelling up Belthia. So we'll continue to do so. Right. So both of these paths, I believe, take us to the same area. I'm being attacked by Mulber again. I'll get that chest in a moment. Let's get rid of these guys first. So I don't know whether I've said this in any of my previous videos before, but I'm thinking about redoing Final Fantasy VIII. Since the first time round when I did it, it was back when I very first started doing my game guides and things. I was a bit inexperienced at doing game guides, and I had a very piss poor microphone as well, so you wouldn't have been able to hear me very well. So I was thinking I might just redo it properly if I can get the right equipment set up, because I mean at the moment the capture card that I was using, I've still got it, and it was a very cheap low grade one that wasn't really particularly good. But there is another capture card that I found, which, because I've been doing my research, and it actually does look quite good. I would use the Elgato capture card, but unfortunately my laptop is not going to be strong enough to use that one, unfortunately. So I'm going to go for the next one down, according to the list anyway that I found, and hopefully I'll be able to do a better job of filming Final Fantasy VIII and doing a proper guide for it, and I won't leave anything out this time round. I'll actually do things properly, because last time I just sort of did a, how can I put it, a quick run through, I think is probably the best way to put it. I didn't explain things very well, and I feel like I did a really piss poor job of it, so I want to redo that and hopefully do it a lot better. Okay, so here we are. This is the Panama Rift, which is the name I had completely forgotten last night. I was trying for the life of me to remember it and couldn't. And the Panorama Rift is what leads us up to the summit of the mountain that we're heading for. So we're going to work our way up there now. And the story is going to be taking us around here for quite a while. But as I said, we're only going to be going to the summit of the mountains where the shops are. And then we're going to cease the story for a moment, because we're going to go and try to pick off some of these hunts while we've got Larsa with us. And also it will give us an opportunity to level up a little bit more as well, which is always useful.
Empires parade down city streets while refugees walk barefoot through the snow.
And so I sue for peace, to stop short war and ease their suffering.
And I will also designate a video to exploring the Panorama Rift properly as well. And I've just realised my mic's still on. That's going to cause some echo from the characters' chat, so I'm going to just mute this a second.
Don't take it the wrong way, Kay?
This crisis would not end were I gone. The Senate hates the very fact that House Solidor exists. By necessity, we must find reason to silence them.
Necessity? Ah, yes, necessity. Does that word free you, I wonder? You show no hesitation to solve matters with blood.
The sword of House Solidor cannot be left to rust in doubt. It was you, Excellency, who tempered that sword.
Is this your idea of vengeance?
It is my idea of necessity. If we do not act now, it is not only our future you imperil.
So, you would dirty your hands to keep his clean?
My hands are stained with blood. I see little reason to stay them now.
So they are. And so House Solidor lives on.
Okay, so let's start making our way up the path. Has somebody got a slow on their weapon? That's now intriguing me. I need to have a look at this. It's not you. Who else have we got out on the field right now? Oh, okay. It's Ash. I did wonder. So also when I get to the top of the mountain here, I'm aiming to hopefully sort out my equipment as well, because my equipment's still a little bit low grade, so I'd like to try and do a few upgrades. And I'll also do the grids as well, I think, but I'll do all of that off camera because I don't want to bore you guys with it. And then at the beginning of my next video I'll simply just give you a quick rundown of what I've done, what I've given to who, etc, etc. Oh, another cutscene. So here we are at Mount Omisak. I think that's how it's pronounced. I hope it's. I hope that's how it's pronounced. My pronunciations to Final Fantasy names has never been good. So we've got two merchants here that we can go to, and we'll start with this one. And I think first of all, let's get rid of some of this old crap that we don't need. So these old weapons can go for a start. We don't need them anymore. That crossbow can go because we don't use crossbows. And we don't use daggers either, or guns, to be honest. Flame tongue can stay for the time being. Right. Let's start getting rid of some of this stuff out of our inventory, because this is the stuff that's going to really make the money. Especially with how much farming we've been doing as well on the way. So I'm told by Fuzzfinger that a lot of people like Final Fantasy 12, so I really do hope to get lots of views from you guys on this guide that I'm doing. Of course, I'll never be as good as Fuzzfinger, mind you, but well, you get the point. Right. So we've got a few new spells that we can purchase here. We're going to go ahead and do that now. So we've got Kiraga, Blizzara, Berserk, which you're going to want for a hunt later on. It will really come in handy, so I really strongly advise that you do get your hands on that one. There's Yuna, which can remove most harmful statuses. And then obviously Thunder and Blizzara are your normal Black Mage magics. Kiraga is one of the strongest healing spells in the game, although it's not the strongest that you can get. But it's certainly one of the strongest. And finally Berserk will make your player attack uncontrollably, but it will double the damage of which your character is dishing out. Right, now for this one. And this is the guy that's going to be giving us our equipment. And yes, we want the Mazura there. Again with the pronunciation, Murazami, I think it's pronounced. What else have we got here? Yeah, we can have that one. It's got more damage on it, I suppose. Oops. I did not mean to do that. I meant to equip that. Yeah, we'll take the Thorn Mace as well. I don't know. I don't want to spend all my money on all of these weapons. Ah, Gaia Rod. Alright, let's have a look at body armour. Let's see what we've got here. Yeah, I think we can grab that one. I think we'll just add that to our inventory for now. We'll grab ourselves the Demon Mail as well and give that one to Bash. And unfortunately, that's all the money we've got for the moment. But that's not an issue. Right. I'm going to call the episode there. So thank you very much for watching. I've been your host, Yoda123. If you've liked what you've seen in this episode, then hit that like button. Let me know in the comment section. Or even be subscribed to my channel. And I will catch you all next time, hopefully. Bye-bye for now.